It's time to abandon ship, traveler. We've been on an island for 4 years, and you tell me to abandon ship, Stev? Fine, abandon the ship. You've decided Stev is right. There's nothing left for you on this island, just perpetual and pointless monotony. You managed to fashion a catamaran out of a tree trunk and bundled amethyst stalks. You craft a sail from leaves, stitched together with your ropes. You fill your boat to the brim with food and pots of Zorvix tonic. You struggle with the idea of leaving behind all the mementos you have recovered from the LSS Flawless. Traveler, we don't have room for trinkets. They are long gone. We need to prioritize our own survival. You've never been great at understanding irony, Stev. You take one last look at your camp, put Stev in his seat near the bow, and wade into the surf. Hello everybody, I'm Trimbark Tree, and welcome back to Sandustry, and welcome back to Adrift. Welcome back to your daily dose of Sandustry rage bait. Oh, look you guys, I'm sorry, I miss a lot of things. But in the last episode, we did a ton of mining, and so now we have this massive wall of red sand coming in hot right at us. Massive wall of regular sand. But I have some ideas. I have some plans, I think. But first thing I'm gonna do, since I'm over here, let's grab a hauler. And you start filling this box. Since nothing's currently filling it, and we do have a lot of red sand coming, let's see how that works out for us. We're finally sorta moving in the right direction here. We didn't have any major breakage issues last time, so I thought, why don't we try breaking it today? Let me talk you through what we're gonna do. I think my shakers, as cool as they are, and you guys have pointed this out, as cool as they are not fast enough. So we're gonna let it burn through this stuff. I'll be really interested to see how quickly we can burn through all this sand here. But we're gonna go for a Plinko style machine, and we'll see if it works. If not, we'll just paste this baby right back in. But I think it's worth trying the other version, because right now we can take in way more sand than we can actually process here. And so the really interesting question is going to be, what's going to happen with the slag? Are we going to get overwhelmed with the slag? I don't know. It'll be interesting, but I realized I don't need to wait this long. Let's do this, and that can just burn through. I should have done that from the start. And, you know, I'm thinking we might actually have room over here for more flower boxes, believe it or not. Not, did you think I'd ever say that? But, oh. You know, it's interesting. We are actually coming down on the water. Like, think about it. The water level started like way up here. Way up here. We've used that much. Um, hmm. Uh, we're gonna have to expand our pedal storage here pretty soon. But it looks like our system, our fix over here last time was really working. So I'm happy with that. It looks like their pedals are going where they need to be, and that is just a crazy amount of gold constantly. Let's see. I am having an idea here. Maybe you'll agree with me. Let's make one of these just dry sand. So I think I'm gonna take out the wet sand one up here. Let's see, which one is it? Yeah, the second one. Let's just get rid of that. And let's see if that helps. Honestly, I just want to help spread the load between the washers here. And if this thing ends up being a little bit faster, if our new version ends up being faster, I think we'll be solid. You know what? While I'm doing this, let's measure. We have 17 tiles. Okay. Well then over here, let's go ahead and do this. Right there. Wow, that was a weirdly good guess. But now I can start building my shakers here. Um, go like, and it's like this, right? Man, have I forgotten already? Oops. Uh, there we go. Nope, that's not it. I have forgotten already. That's alright. I know, this is like the worst possible way to do this. Uh, Here we go. Now I'm just gonna copy paste this, right? That. Okay, this is kind of how much space we have, but okay. I'm really curious to see if this is gonna work. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to get a lot of shakers in here. Here we go. Okay, so we'll end up with one awkward space we'll have to fill in. Alright. This thing is really still not done? Okay, yeah, that is brutally slow. I never realized how awful that was, and it makes me kind of terrified because what's gonna happen to the rest of this here? Uh, we gotta figure out spores, man. I think this extra, quote unquote, extra space over here is gonna have to go to spores or more flower boxes. Uh, I think it might have to be more flower boxes. Um, that hurts me to say that. Here, just, sheesh, that is taking way too long. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get. Oh wait, I'm glad I didn't do that. We are going to copy this somewhere. Um, Probably should have found a spot first. Here, there. In case we need it, we can come back. But I don't think we will. I don't think we will. Ah, I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but there. Okay. Now let's see. I'm gonna copy paste this baby right here. Um, let's see. Right there. Oh, that's scary to look at. Um, what am I doing? Okay, shaker. This pointed that way. Um, I guess we'll just go ahead and do this. I already placed it. Ah, this hurts. Okay, faster. Nope. Okay. Tell me there's a better way. Oh, okay. Now I'm actually I'm gonna move this down over here. 2 blocks. Yeah, I like this idea. Here. Oops. That's better. That's better. Okay. Um, hmm. And then for our top row here, nope. Here, allow only wet sand. Oh, do I even need that? Okay, for argument's sake, let's put a filter here. I don't actually need a filter here, but let's see what happens. I'm actually gonna do this till I'm sure we're not getting any wet sand at the bottom. Ah, we are. Hmm. Well, that's not gonna work. I wonder, do we just put filters at the bottom? Probably. Here. I'm very glad that I blocked that off, though. Um, okay. Well, see, this is why we make copies. Uh, what can I do? What can I do? I mean, if I just put filters on the bottom, I'm worried that's gonna like back it up and destroy it. Um, it'll probably never have to handle that much ever again, I would think. But it seems like, yeah, the real issue is just it's not quite good enough. Um, just trying to get all this wet sand out. Okay, what can I do? Let's see. I could make it a little bit taller. That's an option. Um, Here, let's get the water out. I can let you guys go. Um, okay. Okay. Um, I'm actually gonna do this. We'll see. Okay. Oh yeah, so I'm still getting some falling through, but seems pretty good. Okay. If I just make it a little bit taller, is that gonna solve it? Um, like if I do this instead and Shift C, do this right here. Now let's try some sand. There we go. Take your time. Um, ooh, I want to try this. What if we do this? Nope, that won't work. Yeah, it doesn't work because it launched it right into that filter. Okay, we out. Oh, yeah. Um, Here we go. We got some coming through. Jeez. How can I help this move along? This is slow. That's not gonna work. Uh, hmm, okay. That seems a little bit better. Sorry there. I'm just thinking really hard here. Let's try throwing a little bit at it. Let's see if this will do it. If I wanna think this is allow everything except burnt slag, allow everything except slag. So in theory, some wet sand could just fall through here. So maybe it's not a huge deal. Um, I don't know. Look at this. This is that's that's something fierce. Let's just throttle ourselves to 2 blocks. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the game is noticeably slower when I allow things to move. uh, let's see. Is any? It's fallen through right here. and then it'll fall through over here. So really none of this is getting used, like over here. So we could try doing this. That will occasionally throw some. That doesn't work. There we go. We're getting a little more use out of it. And, this is just like totally wasted space. I should conveyor this over to here and have it launch or something. Okay, well, it's just to answer the question, this is moving faster, and this isn't built up too bad, and we haven't had any wet sand come through yet. So, feeling pretty good about it. Really wishing there was a better way to spread it out. I mean, honestly, I guess I could do this. Well, that's never gonna happen. There. And now we can launch from right here. Like, just go for it. Here, spread it out. I did all this, made all this space. Let's spread it out. There we go. That was weird. Oh yeah, and this would have been... Okay, it's spreading. It's spreading. Oh, some of it is going back though, which I don't necessarily want. Yeah, there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it looks like this is doing a good job as well. It's kind of backing up. Oh, look, there's like one or two little wet sand that made it through. Okay, so that's the downside to this version, is wet sand can get through. On the positive side, very little gets through. And I do have my system set up where wet sand can go through, so I don't really see a downside for this now. Especially it is a lot faster. I mean, look at this. I guess I did throttle myself here, but no backups. I mean, it seems way better. The other system would have backed up now for sure. But now let's let's take it on. Okay. Well, here's the interesting thing. It looks like even having it blocked off at 2 like this, like these can't take in enough fast enough. So let's hurt ourselves here. No, not wet sand. What happens? Let's see what happens. And here, no regrets, right, guys? We already completely changed the factory. I think for the better, probably. This could definitely get an update, but it doesn't even matter because this is just so outrageous. Let's see if we can make this one better, though. How about that? Let's make this launcher tower better while we contemplate the changes we've made over here. The slag is building up at eventually it's just gonna take over. Okay. Noted. That's tough. Is this better? Let's see. Well, a lot of it just hits this one and falls back down. Here. I don't know if this is faster. uh, I guess in theory though, eventually the fire could spread and burn it all down. It's almost like a self-correcting system here. Wow, look at that. Look at how much taller our gold pile is. Man, we are like really moving it then. This is not fast enough. Um, Interesting. This one can, two filters is taking almost two full things. And yeah, it's backed up, so that's not gonna work. It might work over on this side though. I mean, for argument's sake, I think it could. I kind of need to, here, give myself some buffer space again. Hmm. Oh, we got water in here. Ah! Here, go play in the pedals. Where's that? Okay, that's extra water from up here. Yeah, where do you want to go, friend? Here, go over here. I'm sure they can figure it out over there. Is this all, is this water in here? No, there's nothing in there. Okay, cool. Okay, look at this. Look at our gold pile. This is wild. Um, this is so crazy. We are gonna have to dump it somewhere soon. We're, oh man, look at that. That's, this is wild. Uh, I guess once we like sorta burn through this whole mess, I think then everything will make a lot more sense because we are limiting our speed intentionally down here. Sort of forgot about that, but at this point we're throttling everything for the sake of hoping we can survive. I can get rid of this. Nice. And I think we can get rid of, yeah, I already got rid of that. And then I want to do something here. 1 pixel of cinder. And here. Will that lava? Yes. We have lava. And it is just, I'm hoping it'll melt any snow that comes through here. That's the dream, I think. Wow. Alright, look at this thing. It's cooking. I love this mixer. Think about it. Of all the things in our factory, we've had to think about this the least. This is, it has not broken at all the entire time. I don't think it can break. I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, I don't think it can break unless it just completely backs up, in which case we have other problems. uh, Here guys, why don't we take a little break here. Let's just listen to the beautiful sound of fluxing. Okay, I'm realizing I should have I should have looked up in the corner to see how much I started with. You know what else I realized? I just remembered we need to do. We need to go figure out that other artifact. I've heard, like, you guys have given me a lot of suggestions, and I'm really curious which one's gonna work. I'm scared to cryoblast it because then it's like done. Like you can't easily undo it because I don't think you can use the flamethrower in there. But maybe we should test that out because there's other ideas, but we have to do that. We can't leave the island until we figure out until we find both artifacts. We haven't completed the demo yet. uh, I kind of, I almost just want to let go and see what happens here. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's not that much water. I mean, I should have considered the effects it would have on my computer. That would have been smart. That would have been smart. Oh, well, anywho. You know what? Here, I'm gonna fix this. Might as well. Nope. Here we go. What do you think is gonna happen with this water? I mean, I suppose it's just gonna get trapped right here, right? I'm disappointed those launchers didn't fully get out of the way. Oh, I forget about that. There we go. Man, that's gonna take a while to get down here. And it's gonna go probably all the way down here, right? It's gonna fall this way. Interesting. I should direct it this way, but I kinda don't care. I don't know. I could just block it off. Maybe that's a better idea. If I don't really know where that water's going, how brave am I feeling? Really, you know? Um, okay, let's go up. Let's take a look at this. Okay, well, I'll forgive the water. It's probably, oh, whatever. I don't care. It's just the refuse pit at this point. Look at that. We're getting a lot of wet sand because our slag is so built up. And so how do we avoid that? Whoops. Well, now everything's going to pits. How do we avoid this? Do I... none of my mental, none of my solutions that I'm coming up with in my head are working here. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, somebody told me this. I have some refugees here. There we go. Nice. This third one will work. You know, once I taking this extra row of blocks out here made a huge difference. That solved everything. This hasn't jammed up since. Well, look at that. We have so much gold. Wow. And there's just so much more coming this way. I don't even know, like, do we move this up higher? Look at this. Okay, this is so slow. Here, does this help? Is this faster? I don't know. Almost seems the same. But, yeah. Oh, look. Okay. That's a lot of red sands finally making it through there. Can I... No. I just keep thinking, man, there's got to be a way to make this better, but I don't think there is. I don't think there is. We are gonna need more petal. Yeah, spore storage. Look at that. We fixed one problem. We've created another for ourselves. Such is the way of the sand. It's just, of course. I don't know what to do here. I don't know how to solve this wackiness. Huh. I really wish this water would quit. Like, where is this water coming from? Is this steam? How's the steam getting here? Okay. Well, good news. Turns out our washers work great. I mean, they have their problems. They're not perfect, but they are working. And the real issue was just our shakers all along, which, to be fair, many, many, many of you did say that. And I agreed. It's just, I the other ones were cool. They look cool. They just, they just, we never had a chance, really. You know? Here, does this spread it out even better? I mean, it's probably like deleting some stuff. I know launchers can delete particles, but it is spreading it out a little more, which I don't know if that's an admirable goal or not, but it is my goal, so we're doing it. Um, we gotta get this out faster somehow. I don't know what the solution is. Like, do we like say I had a conveyor here, just for argument's sake. What do we think happens? Anything good? Like, honest question. I know this is probably a terrible idea, but does this make anything happen faster? You know? Is this stuff just stuck forever? Seems like it might be. Oof. We're in a tough place. This whole thing needs to move down, you know? Mm, yeah, this is not great. What can we do? Is it this is stuff getting jammed in here? Is it just this conveyor could never keep up? We just cursed ourselves with the we just cursed ourselves here? Hmm. I mean, I could put filters down here to keep wet sand out, but nah. Nah. I think the real thing going on here is we need to copy this. Um we need more flour. We need more spore. It's out of control, right? But uh let's see, do we have enough space here? 23. Ugh. It's not great. We're so close. I could probably make this tube smaller, right? Like we don't really need that much. So I guess after this stuff falls through, we can take that extra space, duplicate this whole thing, and get some cinder in there. So I guess that means, I mean, I don't think this is gonna destroy us if I leave it. Although, what a silly thing to say, but I think let's go back down. Let's get some cinder, and let's go check out that last artifact. Let's try to complete the demo. And now I have to figure out, okay, here we go. Um, here, I can use the flamethrower in here. Okay, well in that case, I kind of want to, here, use cryoblast, well, I guess I'm gonna need to do this anyways. Here, now, let's blow some up. And let's put a, wait, oh my goodness. Guys, I forgot that I got it. You probably figured that out way before I did. And I've been talking about it like a fool. I totally forgot. It's been a long day. What can I say? Let's let's hopefully this cinder. How long do you think this cinder will take to get out? Can it still get out, do we think? I'm really curious if we're gonna see any start popping through or where is it? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Well, I feel really embarrassed right now. But I'm glad you're still along for the ride with me. It's it's okay. It's okay to be wrong and admit it in front of a lot of people. It's okay. I'm uh well, how much cinder do we think we need to like copy that whole thing? It's probably a lot, right? I don't want to be down to the last pixel like last time, even though it wasn't technically the last pixel, you know what I'm saying. uh okay. This is I feel like I made a pretty big dent in Lava Lake here. Yeah, we're cruising right along. This, let's see, how much is left? I should just cryoblast a bunch more, but you know, I feel like it takes it takes a pretty good amount to even do one side of those. I feel like that whole box was full at one point, right? Or almost half full. Still seems like a lot. Let's go ahead. I f- uh, yeah, this is gonna take what, 15, 20 minutes? But you know what we can do is at least get the thing built too. So, you know, here we got a bunch more cinder to haul out. If I wish it was easier to do drones. Like you say I want to place a drone and then it's like, okay, now you can free cam anywhere instead of you have to fly yourself all the way back up, you know? Like I'm not trying to do that. Otherwise I would definitely use them in this situation, but here, let's go. That's a pretty good amount of cinder. I'm feeling good about that. It's making its way over here. Um, wow, still have a lot backed up here though. Oh no, we don't. Look at that. That's kind of wild. This throttling the factory probably made a big difference. I definitely can't handle more of whatever's going on here. Um, that's bad. Let's just try taking these out. Let's see if that's any better. Um, Sand. Man, and then water on here, that's what a pain. I still don't really understand where that's coming from. Uh, Here, let's just help this thing out. Why not? It's okay. I don't have to be distant. I can get involved. This will at least take care of that temporarily. Um, oh yeah, look. Look, the spores. Look how bad the spores are backed up. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll do this. Shift C. Whoops. Why you do this to me? Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, interesting. Here. Just clean that up. And does this mean we're gonna have an extra space here? I don't even remember anymore. Here we go. But we can close that up. I think Void Bloom situation is fine. Look at this. Our one little drone can't even keep up over here. Let's do another one. That was probably a really bad spot. Whatever. You'll work at least for a couple minutes. here. This goes this way. Oh, now I gotta. Oh, that's not good right there. That's probably not good. Um, allow only wet spore. I don't even know that I need this really. Well, yeah, it helps spread it out, right? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Block, block. There we go. We don't want that. No, here. So now we have to fix our return line situation here. Um, there. Problem solved. I don't know what this stuff is, but there. Yeah, that's really not enough space. But, here. Yeah, what is this? Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, block only, void bloom right there. And we need to get rid of this one right here. Okay. And then what is this? Allow void bloom, allow amethyst. Okay. I'm really not comfortable with only having one here for returns. Um, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I could actually rearrange some stuff here, so I think it's possible. We have opportunities. Um, okay. There's no wet sand in here anymore, so that's good. I mean, I do recall the major issue with this one was when it backs up, that's when the sand can get through. So, I don't know, maybe just helping it along for a second helps, or fixed it. I don't know. Man, this thing's, ugh, the spores, yeah, look at that. Our spore situation, it's bad. At least they're moving now here. Um, oh boy. I guess this is why we're doing this. All right, now let's copy this and drag it. Okay, I got lots of space there. This is all we really need. Let's just do this anyways. Whatever. I think that'll work. Okay. Now we need cinder. Ooh, and you know what? Just to keep all this petals out of here for now, let's do this. I think I think that was solid decision on my part. That was just gonna keep me sane, I hope. uh, Although I feel like I've already testified that I'm not sane today. Hey guys, should we go look for that second artifact? Oh my gosh, I feel silly. Okay, alright. I just had a squashy. I had some time to think. First, I noticed we need to fix this right now. It's getting too close for comfort up here. If this jams up, oh man, we are in a world of pain. A world of pain. So, um, oh, we got a lot of wet sand coming up. Is that from the water we unleashed, or is that just happens to be? Oh yeah, it was this stuff. Cool. How fun. Well, that's interesting. So, um, I don't think our factory could handle more than two blocks tall, right? We throttled ourselves there intentionally, and I don't think it could go much higher than that because our slag situation was nuts. Um, for lack of a better word. Here's our strategic sand reserve. Wow, there's a lot there. There's a lot there. We can redo this. I kind of wish that this was up here because, yeah, um, this is getting in the way. It's gonna be really annoying trying to get all that stuff out. It's gonna be really annoying. But look at our fluxite situation. Wow, we should spend some of that because we have not completed it, and we finally have a backup of red sand here. So that's kind of crazy. I don't. We haven't had one that lasted more than like a minute in a long time. There we go. We uh we did a ton of mining, but I mean, take a look. We have no sand coming at us right now. I mean, there's a little bit, but yeah, we need to go do some more mining too. So, let's see. You know what I'm thinking? I think let's get help. It's all connected now. Here, I'm gonna move this. Here, there. The That'll help with the fluxite maybe. Ooh, I have an idea. What if we do this? This is fun. I wonder how long it'll take to fill that up. Let's find out. And I'm realizing I remember we talked about this. There is no way, no way that we can drop sand over here because it just totally destroys everything. The pedals get stuck. We can't do that. So we have to figure out how to get it over here. And I think the solution is actually go this way. Drop it down, let it launch out. And I think if I'm going to do that, why don't we do something smarter? And here we go. Go up one higher. I'm going to overwrite this. There we go. And here, I might have to delete that. Yeah. Okay. Here, all this stuff is trapped, I understand, but here, at least now we have a better launcher system here. It's working. And here, I'm going to wait, where is it? Where's our launcher? There we go. Go like this, that, like that, like that. We'll see if that's a better system. And I kind of wanna, nope, where is it? Right here? Yeah, go like that. We'll see. We'll see if that works. I don't know. Let's work on getting this stuff out so I can go ahead and do that. We're not gonna need our washers for a long time, huh? Here. Let's just toss it down the hole for now. This is yeah. This is the easy stuff here. Here we go. And now I need to figure out what's gonna be the best way to get this stuff out. It's definitely not that way. I'm just thinking all this stuff over here. I could launcher spam the whole way down the side, and or do we put something here in the middle? Yeah, I can probably get rid of this wall. I don't think it's helping me right now. Here, let's go like this. And I'm actually really curious to see how much the water level drops when we get all the sand out of here. Um, you know what? Since I already have it, um, since I already have a wall here, this seems like a pretty solid place to do this. Okay, and going up. I think that's a good height right there. Yeah, I'll figure that out in a second. 3 is probably fine, but 4 seems more fun. We'll go like this. Why didn't that overwrite? Oh, because I wasn't holding control. I keep holding the wrong one. There we go. Okay. You guys can all go away. There we go. Curse the snow. Get out of here. And now we need to fix this up a little bit. So this one, I'll go like this. This one. We'll see. That seems pretty legit. I'll fill it up. And so now we have this poor mess. Can I just dump the water? I don't need it, right? I've already committed to letting it fall this way. Let's just let it go. It's okay. It'll be fine. It's gonna go here. And yeah, it'll end up down here, sitting on top of the lava. I think. Ooh, how do we get this stuff out? That's an interesting question. Nope. Here. Good old-fashioned figure it out. I should definitely go this way. Okay. This is also a game of let's see if this will crash your computer. Yeah, that stuff will get out. It was probably would have been faster just to like physically do it like this, you know? I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Now this stuff I'm curious how long this will take to get to the top. Especially with the how much my laptop is cooking right now. It is gonna take its sweet time getting up there. Yeah, so you can tell we use the drones because there's just random junk everywhere around here. There we go. But I mean, think about how much we took care of this in a relatively short amount of time. At least in my memory, which I don't trust anymore. Learned that today. Oh man. Jeez, I still feel foolish. It's okay. I could delete this, but I'm not going to. I know. You know what? Like I said at the beginning. I know some of you guys are just hate watching at this point. And I appreciate that too. I really do. You know, it's okay. This is who I am. I'm not gonna try and hide it. There we go. Cruising right along. This is a pretty good amount. That's exciting. I can still go to the bottom of the lake. Here, if I just do this, eventually it'll get somewhere, right? I think. Is there a way if I would launch it this way? Yeah, it can get out of here. I mean, heck, all this stuff did. Here, let's clean that up. Kind of nostalgic for the days of just regular soil, you know? Like, I like that red sand is sturdier, but also it's less satisfying to mine because it's not as fast. It's just there's nothing better than fully upgraded gun and like some sand. Just To be honest with you guys, if you've never tried the rocket gun mod, you have to try that, because that there is no feeling in the world more powerful than having a rocket gun and a whole map to mine. Here we go. Yeah, oh, there's a whole lot here too. Let's see. If I just do this, how much of this is gonna escape? Probably a good amount, right? Here, you go up here. Is this like the worst way I could possibly do this? I swear I'm not trying. I'm not trying to upset anyone. It's just this is how I come off, I guess. uh, this is gonna leave a bunch of piles everywhere. This is not gonna be fully cleaned up, but it will be. I mean, this is pretty much at this point. I've got like a giant, like I said last time, pistol pointed at my factory here. uh, Here, since I know I'm never gonna go out this way, right, Tim? Since I know I'm never gonna do that, I can, let's get rid of this so we can let this water quit moving here. We don't really need to add to the load on my poor computer. I am, I'll be honest, I am missing those other 14 cores or whatever, but it's again, like I said, it's worth it. It's just, I miss it, you know? I miss it. There's so many things moving now. Look at this. This is crazy. I could, um, just going on the theory of like, there we go, preventing a bunch of unnecessarily moving particles. Let's do this. Okay. Man, this thing. Okay. And now we need some launchers off of here for sure. Help this thing move. Whoops. There. Oh. Okay. There. Now it's working? Yeah. Okay. Huh. Well, this water's gonna be trapped here for a long time. Long time. Here, let me help you. Let's go like this. I feel like I've set myself up for hardware failure here. Let's get all this out of here. There we go. Not that I need it to move faster. I should really go look at my factory before I before I do this. Oh, the cinder's just now getting out. Look at that, we got cinder, you guys. Uh, that's awesome. Oh. Well, see now with all the wet sand coming at me, now I need to change this again. No, let's just do it over here. Yeah, why not? Nope. There we go. Control. There. There we go. Wow. What's going on here? Oh, ice line. Come on. Curse you, water. Curse you, water. There we go. I'm glad I caught that. That could have been fun. Could have been really fun. How's our spores doing? Okay. It's not totally overwhelmed anymore, so that's good. There. Let's clean this up a little bit. Here. This should maybe fix things a little bit. I don't know. I'm just pushing the problem off, but There we go. Well, I'm glad that we did this, but now my grace period is over. We need to get more burners because y'all saw what's coming at us. Not for a long time, apparently, but you guys saw what was coming at us. Ah, well, we actually did a lot today, believe it or not. I mean, you know, believe it, because we completely changed our shaker. And all the joy that the old one brought me has come to an end, and we have new joys. Like this one being overloaded, but I would say it's probably 5 times faster. I mean, sure felt way, 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 way faster, right? So there's that. But I think even still, we can only handle a full 2 blocks at any time. Now, that makes me wonder, what was it before? Probably like, I don't know. I don't even know. Not even a half block high? Oh, oh, you guys see this too? The gold. We're gonna have to start dumping gold right here, I think. Yeah, this poor thing is gonna jam up real soon. Can't really. Oh man, this factory is crazy. It is crazy. A lava's not doing its job anymore. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Between episodes, I'm going to fill this cinder out, and we are going to see what happens if we just throw our hands in the air, let the wind come at us. I want to see this thing break, but in the most spectacular fashion, because I think our next episode will probably be our last. We are almost out of sand, believe it or not. I mean, we still have our strategic sand reserve, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I can't just. We'll probably have to make our pedal box bigger. But yeah, that is a future us problem, right? I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. And I really can't wait to hear your thoughts on the new shakers. So leave those down in the comments. And of course, if you're this far in and you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Until next time, you guys, I've been Trimbark Tree, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.